going up, so let's just give a couple of more minutes. And if you are the group one, who's going to be the presenter? The group one.
That's me.
Okay, Shinso one, yeah. So be ready. And
yes, I'm ready.
Okay, very good, very good. No, not yet, not yet. I'll cue. We'll start. So we're 32 right now, so let's just give 30 more seconds before we start. And you all can share the screen, so you should be able to do that. All right. Thank you. This is the last day of the program, and it has been grueling for you guys to spend the winter break and all morning from 8 to sometimes probably 12 to 1 and into production work. So I cannot imagine that how hard you guys work to complete this project. But I've heard all the good things about your project from instructors as well as reporters. So I'm super excited to see your final product. I think that all the instructors having the same exciting moment of revelation of your fantastic work. So just to give you a kind of broad kind of order of today's program is we're going to have about 3 hours of presentation, but I think we'll have somewhat kind of short in terms of presentation time, because we have 7 groups and each group has 20 minutes. Then it will be about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Is it? Right, 2 hours and 20 minutes. So we'll have a little break before we have a wrap up kind of closing remarks by Dinao. And after that, we'll have a final guest lecture from the reporter Jack Son, who was just at the CES, and he's actually currently on the air flying back to San Francisco. So that's the plan. And also just want to give you a quick reminder, maybe it's not a reminder, but that you have a survey toward the end that I will give you the link. And this is kind of exit survey that we've been doing, finishing the program. So you will get the link, and hopefully you can finish the exit survey within today or maybe tomorrow. So let's start our first, the group one. Shinso one, please go ahead.
Hello, I'm Shinso Won, presenter from Group 1. I start presentation. Among the many topics introduced by CES, we set VR devices in our daily lives as a theme. We focused on change in our daily lives due to COVID-19, especially situations where we had to communicate non-face-to-face due to limited meetings, and naturally became interested in CES's VR technologies. Many companies were presenting their VR technology and unveiled new products that had limitations in commercialization. Among them, we selected 3 companies that have announced VR devices that can be used in daily life and introduced them. Let me talk about 3 main aspects that we emphasize in our video. First of all, we selected a company that can improve our current situation where free outdoor activities are difficult due to COVID-19. There are 3 companies: Canon, which improves lifestyle; Lucid Labs, who is in charge of healthcare; and PlayStation, which makes entertainment more realistic. Please check the video for more information. And we tried to provide detailed information through specification and explanation of the product. In case of Lucid Labs, it includes price information. Lastly, we focus on feasibility. We believe Canon and PlayStation will be feasible in near future because of their existing infrastructure, and Lucid Labs is already commercialized. And let's watch the video.
About 2 years after the start of COVID-19 pandemic, there has been a big change in our lifestyles. In particular, as meetings are restricted, we are getting used to non-face-to-face communication. A result is the growing emergence of virtual reality, or VR, a technology that's changing daily life. This is because it plays a role in allowing people to actually meet and communicate in a computer-generated space. Not surprising, at CES 2022, we are seeing a push once again for VR technology that presents a better lifestyle for all. The first lifestyle use of VR we are taking a look at is Canon's dual fisheye lens and video call system Kokomo. The dual fisheye lens for VR shooting is compatible with the Canon full-frame mirrorless camera EOS R5 and can secure a 180-degree viewing angle with a focal length of 5.2 millimeters. One sensor can take a 180-degree image, which can significantly reduce post-processing and editing time. Kokomo is a software that implements immersive video calls using VR technology. With Kokomo, you can use a smartphone and a VR headset to talk to the other person as if they were in front of you, or perhaps even watch a music concert. According to Canon, Kokomo will allow you to have experiences on the screen that'll feel like a face-to-face interaction without needing a computer screen or avatar. Another way that VR technology may become more of a lifestyle could be with Lucy, a headset and software from Korea's Lucy Labs. The company hopes VR is used in the field of health and wellness for the elderly. According to the World Health Organization, currently about 55 million people suffer from dementia. That figure will almost triple by 2050. Lucy Labs' Lucy seems to be able to provide a better lifestyle for these patients because it allows for early detection of signs of dementia. Lucy's VR sensory headset identifies their body's biological signals while interacting with users. Based on the results, it will study in real time how the brain functions and can help it improve with the help of training programs. Lucy has achieved outstanding recognition at CES 2022, winning an Innovation Award in Healthcare and Wellness. And of course, if playing video games is part of your lifestyle, get ready for the next generation of virtual reality entertainment. At CES this year, PlayStation announced its new PSVR 2 headset along with the new and compatible Sense controllers. The PSVR 2 provides a 110-degree front view for OLED displays that support 4K HDR resolution. In particular, is tracking technology one of the most important aspects in a VR experience, is innovative. Its inside-out tracking detects delicate motion with 4 cameras and 6-axis motion sensors built into the VR headset. According to PlayStation, it offers smoother tracking through an infrared camera that tracks the directions each eye points to. In addition, new technology in the headset and Sense controllers physically coordinates their response to the user's movements. As a result, it provides haptic feedback that triggers a built-in motor with vibrations to make the virtual space in the game more immersive. PlayStation. This CES brought us more VR technologies and devices to improve our lifestyle scenarios, such such as immersive video calls, healthcare for the elderly, and video games. What to expect for the future? Don't be surprised that VR becomes more a part of our daily lives and continues to adjust to our diverse lifestyles.
Thank you for watching the video. And while making the video, we found questions about whether our topic is promising and the limitations of the industry. And we thought about the answers. Here is the first question. Our answer to the first question is, physical distance restriction will disappear. As we saw in the previous video, if you make a call in virtual reality through Canon's new device, you will feel like you are interacting face-to-face. When people living in various regions meet in virtual reality and have meetings, it will also improve practicality. Lucid Labs' device can treat the ever-increasing number of dementia patients through VR and programs, which will reduce the hassle of moving dementia centers. People will be able to use the service they want anytime, anywhere, regardless of time and place. Our answer to the second question is, most will be realized as predicted, but it will be difficult to realize 100% because of the absence of an appropriate system. Certain technological advances are not only difficult for consumers to adapt to, but also difficult for companies to handle inventory of existing products that have already been commercialized. In addition, even if you have new technologies, there is a high possibility that the legal system and people's ethical consciousness will be absent. In other words, there is a time difference for the social system to develop to a level that supports the rapidly developing new technologies. So it is predicted that all expectation will not be commercialized. With this, I end my presentation. Thank you for your attention, and please let me know if you have any questions.
Oh, fantastic. So since we have a lot of time, because we set up 3 hours for the presentation, we can do the question and answer sessions. We will actually go through all 7 groups, and then we'll take question and answers toward the end. So let's go and start group 2.
I'm not the presenter of group 2, but can I use the computer to pass the slide?
Sure, I think that's anybody can share it right now, the setting wise. So
yes.
Please go ahead and share. All right. So who's presenting?
Amrit is going to present.
Oh, Amrit, okay. Go ahead, Amrit. Is Amrit here?
Oh, he's not there.
Oh, he's not here yet.
Huh.
Okay, so let's go to group 3. We can do group 2 later. So can you unshare it? Yeah, let's go to group 3. Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you?
Okay. Hello, my name is Byung-Kwan Lee in Sejong University in Group 3. And our team searched about Metaverse and NFT in CES 2022. Before we start, let's watch the video first. At CES 2022 held in Las Vegas, USA, during the first week of January, many participating companies showed off products related to the metaverse, which became a megatrend in 2021. Additionally, Samsung Electronics also introduced interactive products and services of a vision for a sustainable future and personalized lifestyle. We are going to focus on the new Neo OLED TV, which includes access to the virtual space, My House, in the metaverse platform Gepetto. There are various metaverse applications around the world, and Gepetto is also one of them. It has a 3D avatar that allows users to purchase virtual items with the currency available in the platform. It also lets your avatar meet with friends through the world maps in this application. Let's learn more inside the Gepetto metaverse. Yes, it's me in here. I'm in front of my house in the Gepetto platform now. In Gepetto, the metaverse is implemented in the form of a house. When you go inside, you can see Samsung's home appliances. We can sit in here practically like this and can see the pictures hung over there on the walls. When you think of metaverse, you probably think of virtual and digital experiences, perhaps including images and NFTs. So let's move on to the subject of NFTs, which may become inseparable from the metaverse. Non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, are pieces of digital content linked to the blockchain, the digital database that stores your virtual assets. We can recognize the asset's own number in arts and pictures of sorts. NFT was established as a category at CES for the first time this year. According to a blockchain analysis, NFTs are gaining worldwide popularity. 1 month before CES 2022, Samsung Lifestyle TV division participated in a digital art exhibition called Digital Art Fair Asia, where famous works can be seen through TVs. This has been an overview of how the metaverse was showcased at CES 2022 by Samsung, and NFT can be incorporated inside it. As we saw, inside the platform Gepetto, Samsung products like My House can fuse the two. This looks like it will be a long-term strategy, and we will see more at a future CES. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Okay, in this video, the three main keywords are Samsung My House and Metaverse and NFT. Today, I will talk more about Metaverse and NFT. This is the contents of the presentation. First, let's talk about the definition of Metaverse and NFT. Nowadays, Metaverse is a very popular word, but there is no exact meaning. The term Metaverse has its origin in the 1992 science fiction as a compound word of meta, which means beyond, and universe, which means world. So the word of Metaverse in dictionary means beyond the world, so it means a virtual world. These days, people use the word metaverse, that 3D virtual world, focused on every social connection that we can experience in real world. This was also including the VR, AR, or XR too. Then NFT. When speaking of metaverse, it's impossible not to mention NFT. Non-fungible tokens or NFTs are pieces of digital content linked to the blockchain, the digital-based database that stores your virtual assets. So we can recognize the SSO number. We can use this technology to especially arts and pictures of sorts. Okay, let's move on to the next chapter. In CES 2022, we can see and experience many products in the metaverse, no matter what category it is. And this point is the reason why we select the subject about metaverse. I bring the three interesting products about metaverse in CES. First company is delivery food. By using metaverse. This company name is Carbon Origins. We can deliver foods for robot, but our body is in just office. There is a short video here, and let's see. And second one is about talking with Einstein avatar. The company name is Animatico. We can make some people who we want to meet for AI technology. Then we can talk each other for metaverse.
What would you like to know?
Do you have any children?
I had.
Yes, like this. And last company is that the driving by hologram. The company name is Teleholographic. And actually this is closer to category about digital twin, but all these things are included in metaverse, I think. Okay. And next one of the most interesting topic in CES 2022 is NFT. NFT is the first time in this show for the new category. Block Party is the company that allows creators and brands to create NFTs that bring utility and joy their fans and collectors online and off. And FTX is the cryptocurrency exchange platform that allows users to trade cryptocurrency and also NFT. And then Samsung unveiled all these technologies at CES this year. Samsung introduced many products in Metaverse platform Gepetto, and also they announced TVs with integrated NFT platform. The company said that the world's first TV screen-based NFT explorer and marketplace aggregator. So you can browse and shop and display NFT art right from the TV. As you saw, there are many contents in the metaverse. This is why we select this subject. So why is it important? Final chapter is about how I think about the future of metaverse. The answer can be explained in two ways. In short term, metaverse can have many limitations. Maybe it can be just an interesting video game in disguise. But in long term, it will be difficult to think that metaverse with infinite potential do not grow up. Then the way to jump off from the short-term view to the long-term view, I mean, positive view about metaverse is to gathering many people and do economic activities like real world. And nowadays, everyone knows that more diverse people are gathering on metaverse through the release of their singer or metaverse in many entertainment company, or unveiling the contents through the metaverse in many other companies. I think that these changes are evidence of the growth of metaverse marketplace. it will take years for the metaverse to permeate our reality to the point of being as widely known and accessible as what metaverse is hoping to achieve. But the change, it was already started, I think, and the metaverse will certainly go a long way in making more diverse experience. And thank you for listening.
Right. As the research was very interesting on top of the video. So let's go to group 3.
That was group 3.
That was group 3. Group 4. Oh, group 2. Is group 2 Amit back?
Amrit is, I just texted Amrit. He's not sure where he is.
Okay.
Can we do next?
Yeah, you can do next if you like.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Teamwork.
Yes.
Can we do the presentation next from group 4?
Oh, after group 4. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
After group 4. Okay. So let's go to group 4. Okay.
So, Professor, could you see my screen?
Yes.
Hello, I'm Seok Kwon from Group 4. I'm very honored that I attend the amazing show CES 2022. First, I introduce our group members. We divided learners into 4 like this. I'm a narrator, Hyun-Young-seo is a writer, Shin-Young-gang is video editor, Seung-Yu Im is researcher. Before starting the 2022 CES, we had a meeting to discuss topics, communicating one another and getting much help from Columban. We get to final one, that is future transportation. The reason we choose this topic is followed. First of all members are interested in transportation. Further, we knew that people are concerned about environment. It can lead most companies to be changed into ESG. Based on this, we were sure that future transportation is going to be so important because transportation can have a great effect on environment. Another reason we think is that transportation is necessary in our daily life. We usually take transportation more than 1 time a day. It's so natural that we don't perceive what we are taking now. It's like transportation is part of our life. Take an example of mine. I usually take the bus and subway to get to school. Sometimes I take the taxi when I feel light on my schedule. I cannot imagine that I live without transportation. As I talk about topic, we feel that transportation is so much essential to our lives, so we decided future transportation as our topic. On CES 2022, there are so many attractive companies that have wonderful technologies with which they make transportation. We made an effort to get information related to our topic in various ways, such as browsing SNS, searching videos on CES, even sending emails to companies which show their mobilities in CES. But actually, we didn't receive the response from that company though. We found various information of innovative companies presenting future transportation on CES. Seeing this slide, we decided to make videos focusing on LG, Mercedes-Benz, Sony, and Tesla, among the numerous companies. To make our video, we put our experience where we took present transportation into our video. Then let me show you our video.
Mm-hmm.
Remotely. Whatever.
Is it just me? The voice is not really going through well.
Yeah, there should be some audio. It's not going through. Like the way you're playing it.
Oh.
How are the?
I'm sorry. Can I share my presentation again?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hello, this is.
Can you hear this?
Hey, play.
Hello, this is Kwon. I'm walking to a very crowded metro stop right now. I'm student reporter with Sejong, covering 2022 CES conference in Las Vegas remotely. How do you go to work or school? By electric scooter, by car, by bus, whatever you take, all of these ways to get around are quickly changing and absolutely different. That's what I found out looking at these companies presenting new products all the way in Nevada.
A new fighter in the all-electric vehicle game is going to be Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes' self-charging solar-powered electric car with cells on its roof and a great luxury design will be sure to attract many people. Its new electric car, EQXX, will be able to go over 1,000 kilometers with a single charge. This Mercedes isn't ready yet, but the German carmaker says it's extremely close to having a production-ready vehicle. Sony unveiled a prototype electric car equipped with 9 touchscreens indoors. With this electric SUV Vision Astro 2, you will be able to enjoy music, movies, and streaming games including PlayStation through touchscreens. Speakers that offer 360 degrees of realistic sound and panoramic screens will allow you to enjoy any media content in your car. What about being able to not only commute but also live in a comfortable smart car? LG is turning that into a reality with Omnipode. Omnipode can get you places while also turning into a mobile office, cinema, or a camping site. AI virtual human friends inside your Omnipode will also help you exercise or shop on the road. There are personal closets and refrigeration facilities as well. In short, Omnipode extends your personal space to everywhere. What about new ways to make our commuting safer and faster? Tesla is getting more competition in the electric car space, but its founder Elon Musk is busy. Imagine the whole world connected entirely with underground tunnels. The Boring Company, another Elon Musk entity, has already started demonstrating its new Vegas loop underneath the CES Convention Center. Up to 70 electric cars can now pass together through the start of this loop. People inside Tesla can arrive from one destination to another destination at the conference in 2 minutes. But Boring plans to expand this tunnel to nearly 50 kilometers and 50 stations within Las Vegas in the future. If this can be expanded and connected to multiple cities, it will obviously be a major innovation in the transportation industry.
I've arrived at university. I was squeezed in a metro by too many people. I couldn't move an inch. Do you want to keep this life? I don't want to. So I'm excited for future transportation. And CES gave us ideas of what they might look like. Reporting from Seoul, I'm Kwon.
Very nice.
Hello.
So yes, let's back to for presentation. As you watched our videos, we dealt with 4 companies. EQXX is for Mercedes-Benz, Vision S is for Sony, Omnipode is for LG, Vegas Loop is for Tesla. Then I'm going to explain how much this technology and products could contribute to our society in future in 3 aspects. First, in terms of human life, it's more convenient for people to commute to work or school than present. It can also make us afford to travel to somewhere you want to go very smoothly. Our daily lives cannot be said except for transportation. Most people, including office workers who go to work and students who go to school, use transportation to make themselves comfortable by the time they arrive at their destination. In particular, pursuing convenience is a basic human need, and this is the same for transportation. Transportation will continue to develop into a form that pursues people's convenience. Second point I want to say to you is about technology. The products related to transportation make progress by upgrading technology. I guess we can take future transportation that we have never experienced. For example, you can watch movies, play game, even exercise and do yoga in car, which is on automatic driving with AI friend. Third one I'd like to say is about environment. It's really popular for its government to announce carbon neutral policy, including Korea and United States. It's maybe close to around the 120 countries. So this future transportation can devote itself to making world healthier and safer than before. Typical car uses fossil fuel though. Future transportation like electric car doesn't emit greenhouse gas. We would foresee future transportation is going to be hotter than now. Big city like Seoul has a problem like traffic jam. The ways of getting to work or school will become various. It can lead to decreasing traffic jam. We can commute by subway, bus, takes, but we can take flying car as well. On the other hand, you do whatever you want in future automatic car. We might not regard car as transportation anymore at some point in the future. We learned a lot through the CS program. It was good time and good mood to improve our abilities such as media production skills and presentation skills. The most thing our group wants to say is that we are so happy and appreciate we have a time with Colin. We would say we cannot make a lovely video without him. That's what we prepared. Thanks for listening to our group presentation.
Thank you very much. You did very well in terms of filming yourself with your phone. That's impressive.
Thank you.
And also for the future presentation, I mean, some of you who are coming, maybe you don't want to play video inside a PowerPoint because it's lagging, taking up lots of memory. So if you are going to play video, then probably you play it outside of PowerPoint because Zoom is very light, but it also takes up some memory already. So, but I mean, it went fine. Second try with this group 4. All right, good. Is group 2 ready?
I'll do the presentation.
All right, all right, let's do it.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Yes. Hi, this is group 2. My name is Xingyang, and today we are going to talk about our topic, mobility. Our members are these people. We will talking about our inspiration about the topic and 3 key points about mobility and target and relevance about these targets, and we'll show our video. And lastly, we'll tell about the future outlook about mobility. First, we'll tell you about why we chose the topic of mobility. We are used to hear about futuristic world with various kinds of robots being everywhere. While searching about CES 2022, we knew that metaverse, robots, mobility are hot topics at this time on CES. We felt interesting about it that these products could make the science fiction tech world become reality. Especially LG Omnipode and Hyundai's robotic mobilities caught our eyes, so we got to search about these wonderful items. To get some info about LG Omnipode and Hyundai's robotic mobilities, we wandered in YouTube looking out for these companies' official channels and also their official homepages to get to know about their new products' functions. It made us exciting that at the future, we can use these mobilities in our daily life. We thought there are 3 key points about mobilities that will come out at the future. First one is display. Like LG Omnipode has many functions using digital screen, we can see movies, do fitness with a virtual human Rhea in the screen too. Display that has good quality will give people more high-level experience. Second is autonomous driving, which means the driver in a car don't need to use hands for driving. This will be the key function of future vehicles and mobilities. Most important part of this is safety, of course. So companies might update their mobility products to safer ones. Last key point of future mobility is being one with our daily lives. Future mobilities will evolve in a way of all-in-one. We could do everything such as office work, watching movies or any other contents, pick our clothes and cook, and even sleep in our own car. So our target audience for the video is primarily the students who are participating in this program. In general, target can be everyone who has interest on future mobilities and robotics. We are related to the topic mobility because technologies make difference in all parts of our daily life. Especially transportation, vehicle, and mobility is so much important part of each every day. So it can be related to every people around the world living in present time. Then let's watch our video about interesting new mobilities of LG and Hyundai brought out this CES.
CES 2022 has shown us the next wave of innovation and concepts that could possibly be the megatrends in the future. Due to the pandemic, industries are now focused on ways to automate their products and services. This has created great opportunity for growth, especially in robotics and artificial intelligence, also known as AI. More specifically, conceptual technologies like the metaverse and technologies based on mobility are gathering attention of many mega corporations. The LG Omnipode is one of the conceptual products that will level up our transportation experience. LG describes the Omnipode as an autonomous vehicle that will blend mobility with technology. Integrated with personal assistant Rhea, it will enable occupants to enter into a metaverse created with screens on the ceiling and the floor that can change ambience based on several modes. It can turn into a vanity or be used as a theater to watch movies. The vehicle can turn into a space of your imagination and can be operated with smartphones or voice commands. Similarly, car company Hyundai introduced a glimpse of a robotic future with several transportation concepts. The personal mobility robot based on the plug-and-drive module can serve as an autonomous, personalized, and private transportation vehicle. Spot is an agile four-legged robot that can move safely, accurately, and effectively. Hyundai's L7 demonstrates micromobility. Integrating 4 large plug-and-drive modules, it can be an all-in-one solution for the company's mobility of things ecosystem.
And lastly, the mobile eccentric droid, or moped, appears to demonstrate how stable autonomous robots can thrive in varied environments. This overlap of the mobility and the metaverse is what Hyundai calls metamobility. Under the main theme of expanding human reach, the company believes that robots can be critical for real-world interactions, especially in transportation, communication, education, finance, and in the medical sector. In the future, robots might act as a crucial component to provide mobility inside the metaverse. Robots could possibly help to transmit touch, sounds, and motion that closely replicate the real world. Perhaps robots will be able to interact with the physical and the virtual universe so proficiently that it will blur the lines between them. We'll have to wait for this at a future CES.
So now we'll talk about the outlook about the future of mobility. Then how will be the future of mobilities? We can say that in the future, mobility will be our daily life itself. We will go anywhere with them, doing nothing but watching our favorite movie in our car. Maybe a dress for cars can be made too. Whatever, it's exciting for watching these changes. Let's join the future together. Thanks for listening to the presentation, and we hope you enjoyed listening about future mobilities.
All right, fantastic. Another group interested in mobility. So that's an important area, I guess. So let's go to group 5 then.
Hello, can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So hello and good morning, everyone. I'm Han Yun, the leader of Team 5 from Sookmyung Women's University. First, what is your dream house? A house that fits your life pattern, or where robots help with housework? Perhaps everything you dream of is here. Home Smart Home, make it your own home. I'll introduce you Samsung's smart home products unveiled at CES 2022 under this theme. The concept of our video is an avatar reporter introduces Samsung smart home products through Metaverse. The reason we chose this topic is that we thought it was innovative and novel for Samsung to introduce new products at CES 2022 using Metaverse. And as the time spent at home increases due to the pandemic situation, we tried to reflect home-centric trend in our video. The target audience of our video is, I could say all of us, people who spend a lot of time at home and those who want personalized smart home. In the process of selecting products, we watched the Samsung keynote presentation, and then we picked 3 main topics that best express the subject: the freestyle, smart home, and Homehub. Next, we collected specific information and video data of the products. We tried to refer to foreign media a lot to get various information. Also, we investigated CES 2021 last year to check the trend and find out new technologies. In addition, we experienced Samsung's Metaverse, My House, and recorded the introduction scene of Avatar Reporter. Next, we wrote storyboard and script, narrated, and lastly, edited the video. We reflected the professor's feedback at each step and then completed the video based on it. Now it's time for us to watch the outcome.
We can't hear it. Is there audio?
Yeah.
Oh, it's playing in my computer.
You need to share the sound, I think.
Is there a way I can do it on my computer? I think.
Yeah, I think there is. Let me go and how do I do it? Yeah, on the bottom there's on Zoom there's let's see. I think I'm not. Let me see. I usually have the option.
그 소리 공유 화면 공유 누르시면 그 밑에 소리 공유하는 체크박스 누를 수 있어요. 거기서 하시면 되세요.
Oh, okay. I think Mr. Kwon explained.
잠시만요.
Okay. It's a technical difficulty, so.
Hi, I'm an avatar reporter standing in for Han Yun, representing SMU and covering the 2022 CES conference. I've transformed my house you see around me, thanks to a Metaverse collaboration between Samsung and the Zepeto app that lets you create a free 3D virtual world. My house is now a space where you can experience many new Samsung products which were introduced at CES in Las Vegas this week. One new product is the Freestyle. It's a 180-degree portable projector you can put anywhere. It features 1080p resolution as well as auto-leveling capabilities to automatically align its image to any surface. Plus, it comes with access to Samsung Smart TV. With the Freestyle, you can play games, exercise, and watch movies in any room of your house. What made the most buzz at CES was Homehub, Samsung's new smart home controller. Homehub is a small touchscreen tablet which allows users to control and monitor all their smart home devices. It has artificial intelligence to anticipate and tell you what you might need and want. You can use your Homehub with new refrigerators Samsung introduced. These can be designed in your own choice of colors and have video cameras telling you when your food is expired. You can display digital photos on your refrigerator doors and also check news and recipes there. Since the inside of the refrigerator can be recognized with your Homehub, you can find out what you have and what you need without opening its doors and even from a distance while shopping. Now that your refrigerator is so smart, how do you get better at cooking? The Homehub has a new service called Smartthings, which includes Smartthings Cooking, an AI-powered recipe platform. It recommends personalized recipes based on your unique tastes and preferences, as well as what's available in your kitchen, to curate personalized recommendations so you can plan and make meals for your family more efficiently. In Las Vegas, Mark Benson, the head of product and engineering with Samsung Smartthings, said it is really the start of a new era.
The smart home has to work for us, be intuitive and helpful, smart, easy to use, and customized to the way we live. Yet getting all your devices working together can be a challenge. Today, we're making it simpler. Smartthings Hub software will be a built-in capability.
As we all try to save our planet, Smartthings on Samsung's Homehub also includes the Smartthings Energy application. This can help you monitor the energy consumption of your home appliances, analyze user patterns, provide useful energy-saving tips, and help you cut down on your electricity bills. Hi, this is your avatar reporter again, standing in for Han Yun. What did you think of Samsung's new products? I believe Samsung will create a new paradigm for housing in the future and fundamentally change our lives.
Did you all enjoy the video? I'm sorry for the technical issues. Back again, I'll summarize the three main topics of our video. First, the Freestyle is an innovative portable projector. Its resolution can be adjusted up to 1080p, and there's an auto-leveling function. It also has 180-degree cradle, so you can watch the video from any angle you want, regardless of where you are. Next, Smart Home is a house that user can connect and control appliances in the house. Through the IoT, you can manage your device anywhere, and AI learns your characteristics and provides personalized functions. Finally, Homehub is the core of Smart Home. It embodies Smart Home. Homehub is an integrated home controller in the form of a tablet. You can monitor and control connected home applications based on a system called Smartthings. In Smartthings, there are two interesting features among all. One is Smartthings Cooking. Smartthings Cooking is a system that analyzes users' preferences. It recommends recipes considering ingredients in a refrigerator. Second is To Do with Energy. Smartthings Energy is a system that analyzes power consumption and makes personalized energy-saving plans. There are two special points in the video. First, the avatar reporter introduces products on Metaverse. Next, the product was explained focusing on innovative new technologies that did not exist before. By the way, in the process of making our video, there was one difficulty. It was that we could not visit the actual CES 2022 exhibition. We could not go there. To overcome this, we referred to a video of Samsung officials experiencing products at the booth and videos uploaded by reporters on site. We learned a lot from this project. First, it was really surprising that the realization of smart home is really happening rapidly. We were also surprised that a lot of people from various countries were looking towards Samsung's new smart home. This helped us learn specific technologies used in smart home that we didn't know at all before doing this project. Also, we thought it was really interesting that all the smart home technology lies in connectivity, which Samsung highly focuses on. The products announced by Samsung at CES 2022 were futuristic and significant. Smart home will present a new paradigm for housing and completely change our residential environment. We can live a more convenient, smart, innovative, and personalized life. Therefore, we expect that smart home has a promising future. Due to the pandemic issue and the time spent at home is increasing, consumers' desire for connectivity between customized services and products will increase. The potential of smart home industry is mesmerizing. In the future, companies will compete fiercely for getting supremacy in smart home industry. Smart home allows you to make your own house that reflects your taste. I hope our video has inspired you. Thank you.
Very good. I'm curious about how you made that the Zapato screen, but I'll save that question for later. So.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to take a break a little bit, or do you want to go to the group 6? Anybody need to break? Have a break? No? Nobody raise hand? Okay, so let's go directly to group 6. All right.
Okay. Hello, we are group 6 to present about Samsung of the topic. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 괜찮나요?
I think it's okay now. It's okay now. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Can you use earphone or something? Earphone or something? Do you have an earphone?
I cannot use earphone right now. Just turn off the sound. Just turn off the sound.
Okay. Yeah, turn off the sound. Yeah, turn off the sound.
Sorry for the issues. Our group 6. Hello. About our group 6 of the topic about sustainability.
It's not good.
The reason why we came
it's not good.
The reason why we came as a topic is the speed of development in Korea and the speed of people thinking and the speed of achieve rapid technological development and growth and people's perceptions have not yet.
Can you talk to any? Yeah. Howling is really bad. So howling is really bad. So can you solve the technical problem? And we can go group 7.
Yes, working on it. 7. Yes, working on it. 7. I'll do after 7. I'll do after 7.
All right. That's the group 7.
Can you see my presentation?
Yes.
Okay. Hello everyone, we are J Council students participating in RSJ under the name of JPBC. What we value the most is to deliver technology interestingly. To achieve this value, all of us participating in research and deep script writing. Dayeon-gang and Sung-Young recorded the narration. Also, Hyunjin Kim and Seon Yang edited the video to create the content. Through the process, we were able to improve our intelligibility of how to deliver the message more comprehensively, as well as having cooperation with the whole team. Here is the brief outline of the presentation. The presentation has 4 main sections. In the first part, we will introduce the topic we chose. The second part will be time for watching our video. The third part is an explanation about the reasons why we chose this subject. And then the fourth part will discuss how we solve our concerns during the production process. First of all, Metaverse and CES 2022 is the topic we selected. Metaverse began to come up rapidly in 2020 due to the birth of the MZ generation. Moreover, the development of 5G technology and the opening of the new normal area also affected this phenomenon, since non-face-to-face life has become important due to Corona. With this, we were also able to capture it at CES 2022. In detail, various companies introduced Metaverse technology or showed their products using Metaverse. We were interested in the format of introducing their products by using Metaverse. So we chose this subject. What we also thought was that because Metaverse was a closed form of a game, it would make people more interested in this technology. Let's move on to our video section. We hope you're interested in it while watching. Let's take a look. Can you see that video?
No, I don't think. Yeah, I cannot see that. So you might want to escape the screen or reshare.
Let me see.
Yeah, I can see that now. Yeah. Sound is not there.
Oh, sound?
Yeah, you have the same problem that you need to share the sound on the bottom when you do the share screen.
Wait a minute.
You probably need to reshare.
Yes.
And then there's a button, sound share, computer sound share. Yeah. Yeah, good.
COVID has impacted our daily lives a lot. In-person events and meetings have been cancelled or gone online. CES, the world's largest electronic and IT exhibition, has also changed. In 2022, the showcase shifted its focus, highlighting new technologies related to space, digital tourism, automobiles, artificial intelligence, and the metaverse. But what exactly is a metaverse? Metaverse formed by combining meta, meaning transcendent, and verse, in reference to universe. A metaverse is a virtual universe where social, economic, and cultural activities take place, much like in the offline world. This enhances people's access and makes it as vivid as the offline world. Let's take a closer look at how companies are using the metaverse here at CES 2022. LG Electronics presented easy-to-use and environmentally friendly electronics. They used various metaverses to participate in CES Online. The most interesting thing was LG's home entertainment virtual exhibition, which allowed its visitors to experience their virtual house through their avatars in Animal Crossing, Roblox, and Zepeto.
Hi, I'm Sang-Yang in Zepeto. Using the Korean Metaverse platform Zepeto, visitors can make their own 3D avatars. In this map, visitors can experience LG's offline and interact with other visitors. Thanks to this, as it presented unique experiences of the products they lead with a personalized service while giving visitors a sense of intimacy.
Samsung Electronics also made virtual exhibition that reproduces offline booths. With a simple click on the icon above the online booth, visitors check it in detail, such as videos and images. Even those who have difficulty visiting the site now can participate in Samsung Electronics booth. Many other companies from around the world, such as SKT, Carbon Origins, and Hancom Group, participated in CES using Metaverse in various areas.
Why should companies put value in Metaverse? Metaverse began to attract attention in COVID because technologies had developed enough, enabling experiences without time and space constraints. And it allows users to have various experiences at home. Metaverse is a good opportunity for companies to introduce high-quality technologies. As such, it will be with us even post-COVID thanks to its convenience and variety. From Metaverse at CES 2022, this was the JTBC Tech Council team.
Thank you for watching video. Did you enjoy the video? I hope you did. To summarize the key points of this, what we tried to do was to make sure that people of all ages can understand it. In addition, we wanted to make people pay more attention to CES and Metaverse by having examples of Metaverse in CES. also going step forward new technologies and new products. In conclusion, we wanted to explain why we are putting value on Metaverse. And why we chose this topic. Why did we choose the Metaverse despite its large theme, Sangyeong?
This is because we were interested in diversity of Metaverse utilization, which serves the content beyond technology. We also speculated that our value, which is delivering technology interestingly to others, will fit along with the Metaverse. Then Hyunjin, why did we choose the examples of companies who are promoting their productions by using Metaverse instead of introducing Metaverse technology?
We had a rare experience of hearing about CES very quickly through RSJ. However, the date our video will be released will be the time when CES is already over. Of course, even after CES, the new products and technologies introduced by each company will still be amazing. But we wondered if it could be a fast video. Therefore, even after the CES period, it was an interesting experience to see their products and CES sites without time and space restrictions. It would be meaningful to accurately deliver new products and their functions. But we thought that it would be also meaningful to inform everyone that there is a virtual space where they can experience CES without time and space constraints. I thought it could be an opportunity for many more people to get interested in new technologies and lower barriers to entry into new products. In addition, the easiest way to understand Metaverse would be to directly experience Metaverse. So we wanted to encourage people to participate in virtual exhibition and you to experience Metaverse. How we solve our concern? We thought of Samsung, LG, and Hyundai Motors virtual exhibition at first. However, thanks to the people who were there, who are reporter Chun, gratefully helped us by letting us know that Hyundai Motor did not operate the scheduled Metaverse zone, and also noticed that it was able to conduct in-depth investigations focusing on Samsung and LG. While writing the script, it has changed several times due to Hyundai Motors' booth changes. The perspectives about Metaverse outlook was also a problem. And it was also hard to make the appropriate amount of scripts and control, but we were able to finish this by communicating with our team members.
The most important thing we considered in video production was to make it heavy but interesting. Therefore, we created a video source by embracing LG's Metaverse exhibition in the photo and directing it as if photo referring in it. We made our avatar in the photo, pulling the mouth shape of the character vividly referring through the face recognition shooting function, and synthesized LG's photo map and avatar. All of this was done in Premiere Pro and After Effects. In addition, the additional direction that we paid attention to was the mascot direction. We've been looking for several video sources to create a mascot between the two spaces, inspired by the fact the Metaverse reflects the real world. I hope this directing will help you understand much better. The most important thing in the narration was also to deliver information so that you could experience it. In the first recorded narration, we were advised that the tone of the voice may be too low, making the information boring. and the professor taught us how to deliver information more dynamically. The professor asked, what was the most interesting experience you had recently, and what was the most boring experience? This was strange at first, but we were able to catch the fact that our tone of voice changes, such as talking about enjoyable experiences made the voice much more dynamic. However, talking about boring things made the voice very indifferent. Afterwards, we really called it the narration, and we were able to deliver the information more concentrated and fun. Professor also taught how to avoid the sound reflection to get a high-quality narration. This was a surprising information at first, but now it was definitely a good way. We recorded under the blankets so that people were able to get high-quality narration, even if others may think it is ridiculous. We are so glad to follow the professor's various teaching on this. In conclusion, we had time to talk about what we felt through this process. As everyone worked together, what we felt and learned were similar. Team members were unfamiliar with the concept of Metaverse and a trend in the present era at first. However, through this process, we were able to learn a little more and have time to think about how Metaverse will affect our lives in the future. Moreover, those who have the same interest as journalism and content, meaning our team members, should be sensitive to trends. So we thought we should pay more attention to Metaverse. In addition, all of RSJ's programs were meaningful and interesting to have a chance to change it to get to know CS more vividly.
Finally, we would like to thank the JTBC Council and JTBC officials for allowing us to have this experience, and we were grateful to get help from many people at RSJ. It was such a valuable opportunity to learn the world further from the journalism through lectures by many great people. Also, we would like to express gratitude to Professor Corinne for leading us well and helping us beyond time, difference, and language. Finally, the J Council team, which has been running for 5 days, was very grateful to meet precious relationships through this precious opportunity. Thank you so much for listening to the presentation, and we would like to express our sincere gratitude to RSJ and JTBC for providing the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Very good. Avatars are quite interesting that you have 4 avatars here, thanking all of us. All right, so let's go to group 6. Can you unshare the screen first? Yeah.
Sorry.
Group 6, did you solve the howling problem?
Is the sound okay now?
Yes, sounds normal. You're good.
Sorry for the audio issues. Now. Oh. It is okay now? Okay.
Yeah, it briefly came back, but it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Then I'll start my presentation. Hello, we are group 6 to present about Samsung of the topic of sustainability. The reason why we came to think am I the only person?
Yeah, it briefly came back again. The howling.
Okay.
Do you need some time to resolve it? We can take a like 5-minute break.
Okay.
Okay. So let's take a 5-minute break and then come back. All right. Kevin, could it be like Seon suggested that someone's speaker is on?
Yes.
Or microphone is on, so you can force.
Okay, I will mute.
Yeah.
Yoon, but I was checking, everybody was muted when that was happening.
Yeah, so that's my guess, but yeah. So in the meantime, group 6, if you want to try it, whether it works or not during our break time, feel free to try it. I'll take a little break. I need to use the restroom very quickly. I'll come back, but you can try. And Kevin is here too, so.
Yeah. 또 발표자님 화면 공유 한번 다시 해보실까요? 예, 그리고 한번 다시 소리 울리는구나.
근데 지금 이거 화면 공유하는 사람이랑 발표자랑 달라가지고 그분께서 발표자분께서 다시 다른 기기로 들어오신다고 하셔서 기다렸다가 다시 한번 해봐야 될 것 같아요.
예, 알겠습니다.
네.
Kevin, what's strange is that it doesn't only happen with their feed. Whenever they're presenting, apparently because with you and it was the same as with you, apparently we have that feedback loop.
Yeah, so what they said is the person who is sharing screen is different from who is presenting.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're figuring that out.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
혹시 이제 소리 괜찮나요? 잠시만요.
No, it's still feedback. Audio feedback still there.
지금은 괜찮나요?
Yes. Can you 계속 얘기해 보세요.
얘기.
이럴 때는 좋아하는 국민교육 헌장을 읽든지 그렇게 한번 해보세요. 계속 얘기해 보세요. 노래 좋아하는 노래를
노래요?
You can cite some of the lyrics in the song you like.
블루투스 이 옵션을 선택하면 지원되는 블루투스 장치가 가까이에 있고
네. It's good.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I think, did we have 5-minute break? All right, very good. So we solved the problem, the audio feedback problem. So let's go to group 6.
Okay. Hello. We again, the group six is again. We're group 6 to present about Samsung of the topic of sustainability. The reason why we came to think of sustainability as a topic is the difference between the speed of development in Korea and the speed of people's thinking. Korea achieved rapid technological development and growth since the 1990s, and people's perceptions have not yet kept pace with the technology compared to Korea's development speed. Compressed technological advances in a short period of time have certainly improved the quality of life for many people and create an opportunity for our country to grow further. However, many people focus on making more developed country using more advanced technology than on eco-friendly view of protecting and cherishing the environment. So it makes the side effect that can pollute the environment. Although the importance of the environment is increasing, this perspective is still unfamiliar to Koreans. So I think that the eco-friendly and sustainable technologies introduced by Samsung can be a great turning point to awaken eco-friendly awareness. Trend Korea once said that the word option eco-friendly should be changed to a not option on our life. This is to emphasize that preserving the environment is not an option, it is a necessity. We think that this is a very important issue, not only in Korea, but also around the world. So we decided to set the theme of sustainability for the environment to create an opportunity for many people to think about how important the environment is. Our priority is choosing a topic was sustainability, and the company we would choose was a Korean company because we thought we could explain it better. That's why we researched the companies participating in CES 2022 on sustainability. Each company has a different perception of sustainability, and we decided to inform you about the sustainability project together for tomorrow, announced by the Korean company Samsung this year. It's just better living for a better future of sustainability, said Samsung's vision for tomorrow together. As part of reducing environmental impact and the perfect smart home experience to cater to various lifestyles by implementing more sustainable and customizable to make it aims to pave the way to a connected future. At first, Kwon Eun-soo was the narrator, Cho Yu-kyung and Yoo Sun-mi were the researchers. So Yeon was the video editor and Bill Gyesu was the script writer. But in the process, all the members help each other and work as a team. The research started on Thursday, and not only the researchers, also other group members contributed to the research. Within a few hours, the research was completed and the script began to be written. The thoughts of all the members were taken right while the script was also being written. We had been in constant contact with each other and completed our deficiencies together. We think we did our best for this project. I think that this project was improved us all and given us a vision. We first looked at companies with a sustainability which we set as a theme. Among them, Samsung, Panasonic, and Schneider Electric seemed to be suitable for this. So we studied these companies in detail about their corporate information, background of establishment, corporate goals, product information, and programs of these companies, and ways to realize sustainability. We could see that all three companies mentioned above are specifically applying the sustainability goal for environmental preservation to their products, And in this process, we can learn that various programs and products introduced at CES can help the future environment. However, there were opinions that it was too much information to include all of the content of our investigation into the video. And if all the contents were included, the depth of the content would decrease. So we decided to include only Samsung in the video. The reason is that Samsung pursues sustainability in all stages from production to consumption. And it was the only company that continues to emphasize sustainability in all stages of product production. In addition, as Samsung is a Korean company, unlike the other two companies, we thought that if we show the products presented by Samsung in a video, we would be able to approach Koreans more closely. During our research on Samsung, we found that this company offers a wide variety of products as well as products that pursue sustainability. Among them, we investigated the Freestyle portable multi-purpose device products introduced by Samsung. We thought it is good products to introduce in the video, but we decided to omit it because it seemed to deviate from sustainability. In the course of research, we found that there are many companies that are targeting sustainability at CES, and we can see these companies showing their goals well through live information from Korea reporters in Las Vegas. Through this opportunity, we were able to think that many companies are working for the environment and that we should take an eco-friendly perspective more accordingly. Now I'll tell you what was demanding, what was good overall review of the team project that Group 6 thought. Yukyoung said, I think I learned a lot from this opportunity to learn about CES and research it. In addition, it was an opportunity to rethink the environment by researching various products under the theme of sustainability. It was meaningful to have a new experience by directly communicating with Korean reporters in Las Vegas and professors from the US. However, it was a bit disappointing because there was not enough time for teamwork. And I said, although it was disappointing not to be able to see CES in person, it was meaningful time to learn about CES and learn a lot about companies from various countries and their technologies. It was a short time, but it was rewarding to be able to grow and produce videos with the team members with high enthusiasm. And Sunmi said, it was a good opportunity to experience the process of creating articles and videos through activities. Also, I am very happy to learn about the new changes that are currently taking place and technologies that I would not have been able to access without this activity. However, compared to the enthusiasm of the team, it was disappointing because there was not enough time to implement what we had prepared as much as we wanted. And Bilge said, thanks to program, I learned a lot about CES within 5 days, and it was a great experience and opportunity to get a lot of information and even make a video. It's not good. We're in online because of COVID-19, but I've learned a lot nonetheless. And lastly, Yan said, I was really glad to be able to join this program. I want to say thank you to Professor Corin. He helped us a lot and we could learn some of the significant details of making informative videos. As an editor, I think my team did really, really great and did our best. I also appreciated I could listen to wonderful presentations during this program. I wish I could be there and meet each other. We were running out of time making a video, so I'm not satisfied with the output. Nevertheless, it was certainly a great opportunity to learn about media that I'd never known. Lastly, I'll explain about our video's important points and show our video. First, Samsung products all starts with manufacturing to be an eco product. In the manufacturing process, the carbon certified memory chips had helped Samsung reduce about 70,000 tons of carbon emissions. The company also promised they would use 30 times more recycled materials for screens than in the previous year. Second, recycling is another key point of Samsung to achieve environmental sustainability, so the company decided to substitute various materials for recycled alternatives. During the special page of packaging, the so-called eco packaging program, eco-friendly corrugated cardboard is used. Third, Samsung's innovation has put within reach among zero standby power. Also, in collaboration with Patagonia, the Korea-based company is envisioning a future without the fear of consuming microplastics with the introduction of new washing machines that minimize microplastics flowing into the waterway. I'm sure that people would love this and need this. Now we'll show you our video. We work hard, so please enjoy it. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
In the aftermath of COVID, the world is paying attention to technologies and lives in the far future, including...
We cannot see the video. You have to reshare it. Yeah.
Can you see them now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
In the aftermath of COVID, the world is paying attention to technologies and lives in the far future, including eco-friendly life, healthcare, and AI. CES 2022 provided us a glimpse into the future of these important areas. The emergence of unpredictable infectious diseases and sustainability amid climate change are tremendously important topics. Samsung, one of the leaders of innovation and connection in the 21st century, introduced various technologies under the theme of sustainability at CES 2022. Let's take a look at their new digital devices and home appliances for sustainability, ranging from production to consumption. Together for Tomorrow vision is one that empowers everyone to create positive change and drives collaborations that address some of the planet's most pressing challenges. To be an eco-conscious product, it all starts with manufacturing. The carbon-certified memory chips help Samsung reduce about 70,000 tons of carbon emissions. The company also promised they would use 30 times more recycled materials for screens than in the previous year, and announced that it would expand this to all its mobile devices and home appliances. Recycling is one of the key assignments for Samsung to achieve environmental sustainability, so the company decided to substitute various materials for recycled alternatives, from styrofoams and box holders and even to plastic bags. During the special page of packing, the so-called eco-packing program, eco-friendly corrugated cardboard, is used and a dot mattress design is applied to both sides of the box. Customers can then easily cut the box in which their electronics arrive and use it as a small bedside table or a house for pets. And if you thought that those changes are impressive, some of the brand new technologies might simply blow you away. Take for example the solar cell remote controller. Launched in 2021, this remote controller underwent an entire transformation this year. Now it can be charged with radio frequencies or a Wi-Fi router instead of light. With this technology, it is expected to reduce the use of about 200 million batteries. Just to give you an idea of, if you line them up end to end, the length of stretch all the way from Seoul to Las Vegas. What's more, Samsung's innovation has put within reach almost zero standby power. The company is already working to incorporate this kind of technology to their TVs and phone chargers. Also, in collaboration with Patagonia, the Korea-based company is envisioning a future without the fear of consuming microplastic with the introduction of new washing machines that minimize microplastics flowing into the waterway. I'm sure that people would love this and need this. These and other initiatives with clear steps and purposes confirms Samsung's vision and direction for sustainability. The company is working on technical interventions in both the pre- and post-consumption processes. But despite all post-consumption processes, all of these ideas were organically connected. Rather than widely appearing eco-friendly technologies, Samsung seems more focused on developing a limited part of the device and promoting new and useful devices more. Nevertheless, it is obvious that they are trying to fulfill our social responsibility for sustainability, and that is something remarkable. The question then is, what will the future of home appliances, electronic devices, and various digital services look like? Only time and the future CES will tell.
Very good. You already uploaded on YouTube. Excellent. ahead of the schedule. That is great. Great job. Great job. Yeah. All right. That is all our presentation. I know how hard it is to present in your second language, because I myself is Korean and learn English. I moved to the United States at age 27. So I know what you're going through, and if you keep doing it, then you be very useful in any field that you're going to be in, including media and any given industry. So keep up the good work, and let's go to question and answer sessions. And without order, anybody who wants to give any question, go ahead and unmute your mic and ask a question. So if no question, then I'll go and start. The one that I reserved, I said, the group, I think it was group, which group was it? Which uses the Zepeto for as a presenter.
It's team 5.
Yeah, so how did you do it? And what is the experience of making that introduction?
To be honest, our team used the Zepeto app and avatar because I really didn't want to show myself in the video. So we were thinking of any other way that we could recover it. So yeah, that's why. And through making the avatar, I thought it was really unique. Instead of a person just explaining the whole thing. Yeah, that's all.
Any other follow-up questions, or it was a good answer, but any other follow-up questions to Helen? Were you group 5, right? You're group 5,
yeah.
Right? Yep.
Yeah.
Yoon, really quickly, group 7 also used Zepeto avatars.
That is correct. I think.
And it was very interesting, the reason why they did so. I don't know if they care to explain why incorporate those avatars from Zepeto.
Yeah, group 7. Why did you do that? Do you have a similar answer or different answer? Why did you use Zepeto as the presenter in your video?
We were impressed by what Professor Yoon said. This is not a formal school project, so try to be creative and focus on producing information in the interesting way. Therefore, it was inspired by Zepeto dramas, which are popular in the Korean MZ generation, to produce them non-comic but interesting.
I didn't know. Zepeto is a drama? Is it kind of a sitcom type of drama, or? Oh, interesting. I'll look it up. All right. Very good. Other questions? Other groups? I have to thank actually all the instructors, Professor Colomban, Professor Cruz, and Professor Corinne, and they really did a fantastic job actually helping and coordinating and running workshops and whatnot. So thank you very much, all three instructors, and they gave up their weekends and they're here. That's another thing. All right, questions. Let's go more questions. And feel free to ask questions, instructors like Professor Cruz or Corinne or Professor Colomban. Anyone? Or Professor Shim, or here, Professor Lim. Full group here. No, quiet.
Yoon, a question for all the groups, because obviously enough, there's plenty of challenges that you had to overcome. One of them having to report, from afar is always hard because obviously you depend on one hand on the B-roll that you find from the venue, but also not being able to experience it in person makes it a lot harder to communicate. And it's a question for all the groups. How did you overcome that? Did you actually consider this? I know a couple of you mentioned that you went on YouTube and sought out videos of the venue. I wanted to hear a little bit about the groups and how they overcame this, having to report from afar and at the same time feeling that connection with CES.
Very good question. Let's start with group one. How did you overcome? How did you feel about doing this project remotely? I mean, group one.
Don't be shy, group one.
Yeah, group one.
Yeah, here. So I'm gonna tell the challenges that I experienced through this process. First, we have to do all meetings for Zoom or KakaoTalk. So there are some limitations that we can communicate each other's the real intent to give to each other. So we should say twice or 3 times to make the real tense. And in result, yeah, we make a lot of meetings personally, so we can overcome that challenge. And thank you for Claudia. She gave a lot of feedback of our script and video production. So I think we can make that. That's all.
Did you meet in person among your group members? Or
for Zoom meeting in KakaoTalk.
Okay, very good. Very good. Group two, any thoughts?
I think it was like hard to find for the videos or like some research about CES's like new products, because it was like really new products came out from here. So yeah, that was kind of hard to do. And also we were hard to do with like Zoom meetings, because like the link is like invalid problems like that. Yeah.
Some
it was
technical
like
challenges.
Yeah, it was keep doing it. So I think that was the hard part for doing the project, like communication problems. Yeah, and also doing in English in like every project. Yeah.
I think group two had an issue with equipment as well, with recording the narration. I think it was group two. So there was some technical issues if you don't have everything you need having to do it over again becomes difficult, and the planning of that is challenging.
Sometimes production work like this is prep and improvise. If you prepare well, you don't have to improvise. But even with perfect preparation, you need to improvise, right? So
we always like to think of production not to prepare for things not to go wrong, but actually preparing for when things go wrong, what to do.
Yep. Yeah. If you do it on site, then you will have more of those problems, like all those noise coming in and everything. So good, very good feedback. So group 3, do you have any insightful thoughts on this question? Like, what was your challenges?
Oh, okay. There are many problems that for example, language problem and technical problem, and also it's very sad that we can't feel the on-site real CES, so it is a little bit sad for our team. And yeah, but it's very helpful that Professor Cruz really help us team. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the challenge that we can say that this is a lot of times that we think that the online can replace somehow, but it is entirely different experience than actually going there. So, but I mean, it's a different experience, not inferior experience. This is a different experience. So hopefully, I hope that you don't have to use this experience in the future to do other project. But the reality is you're probably going to use some of the things that you learned here, like communicating over internet and communicating in your second language. This you will use this technique that you learned here. So, all right, let's go to group 4. Any?
Yes. Most of our group meeting was through the Zoom meeting. Actually, we spent around 3 to 4 hours in making videos. So we usually slept at around 1 or 2 a.m. every day. So actually, I think our team thinks it was not enough. So we met in person, one of the members in our university cafes. So these things make us overcome the big challenges. So yes.
Yeah, very good point. I think I agree. There are certain things that you can resolve it more quickly, more efficiently by meeting and seeing each other's eyes and resolve it. But there are certain things that you can do better actually over online. So it seems like
I agree with you.
Yeah. So, but the question is like how you deploy different communication method, communication medium. In person or online, properly. So I hope that you learned a way to do that. It seems like you did. So very good. Yeah.
Absolutely. Right. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Group 5.
Yeah. We actually didn't have a lot of problems, but like if we had actually gone there, we could have taken photos mainly on what we want and need for the video, and that way we could have more live photos and videos, or I could have gone there and pretended to be a real reporter instead of using an avatar. So we tried our best to use a lot of videos from Samsung officials, actually experiencing the products they have showed to make the project more lively.
Very good. Very good. When you say that we didn't have any problem, then other groups were jealous that you didn't have any problems immediately. All right, let's go to group 6.
Yeah, unlike group 5, we had
faced many problems while we were working on, because it was hard to write integrated one-theme script because there are so many information scattered in the internet, and there are so many informations involved with CES 2022. And so we have two researchers, but we helped each other to move on to the next step to write script and making videos. And Professor Corin helped us a lot on how to write integrated and informative script. And there were the little problems with the rendering issues, because technical issues, I mean, especially I put too many clips on the video. So it was such a chaos for me as an editor because I can't complete the video at once. So there were so many problems, but I don't know how I solved it. Anyway, I solved the problems and we made wonderful videos anyway.
Very good, very good. A combination of technical challenge and on the top of that, as we discussed, the remote working is hard. Yeah. Group 7.
There was a limit to non-face-to-face communication, but all of team members actively participate in Zoom, so we were able to finish it well. And in addition to our respective roles, we helped each other well and did it safely. And we are able to communicate more by running a detailed team by dividing the roles into 2 rather than 4. So I was very grateful that so many people helped us with various things. And Taeyong members wanted to tell something.
And also I want to talk about the problem which was on our presentation. Because of the changes of the Hyundai Motors booth, we had to change a lot of our content. So that was also our problem. And for me, I actually did my narration under my blanket. So it was very hot in there. So I learned a lot about the value of the fresh air while doing a narration. Yes.
Very good. Very good. Yeah. Thank you. Actually, those are all good answers. And there's actually text came from Professor Shim from SMU. And this might go to only SMU students, but anybody who can answer it, jump in. He's asking, some of you took SMU production class. So Professor Shim is asking if you can compare your class at SMU, production class at SMU, and what you've learned from these 3, the faculty at UNR. Can you kind of compare and some pros and cons or something that you learned differently and things like that? I think it's only group 5 and 6 are from SMU, but anybody who can jump in, go ahead. Yeah. Group 5 and 6, particularly group 5 and 6.
For me, I actually did not take the lecture that he's talking about. So I am not sure if I can compare this and that.
Yeah.
Too bad. I wanted to hear the answer.
Yeah.
Maybe someone else from the group. Because
Yeah.
it's always interesting to see how different cultures teach, different professors, schools. Anyone else from Team 5 here?
Who took a production class from SMU or even Sejong University? Anybody took a production class from Sejong or JTBC groups who took production classes in Korea?
I kept apologizing to my students because I do know media production, but I don't teach it regularly and as often as my colleagues here. But I think groups 1, 2, and 3 did very well on their own. I mean, I gave them advice. I helped them with as much as I could. There were the difficulties as an instructor is the time difference. If it's easier to work with a student when you are in the same time zone when you can, especially for production, sometimes you want to be next to them and say, oh, go here and do this. And this is how you adjust certain like audio, for example. But so I'm also curious how groups 1, 2, and 3, how they learned media production, because they did the videos on their own for the most part.
So they don't want to compare
schools.
Schools, I guess. No answers from you. Who's teaching production class at SMU? Just curious. Did Professor Shim teaches the class, or anybody who took the class? No? Okay. Somebody else. All right. Good. So I think with no question coming from either the faculty or students, we can wrap it up a little bit early. And then let me just, we are ahead of time. So can you give me like a 5-minute break? I'll talk to Professor Savitsky and see if he can join early. And give me just 5 minutes, and if he cannot, then we'll resume at 6. Just give me 5 minutes. I'll talk to him. Yep.